In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life, it goes on. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. We love the things we love for what they are. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. I am not a teacher, but an awakener. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. The rain to the wind said, "You push and I'll pelt." They so smote the garden bed that the flowers actually knelt, and lay lodged though not dead. I know how the flowers felt. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. I'm not confused. I'm just well mixed. They cannot scare me with their empty spaces between stars, on stars where no human race is. I have it in me so much nearer home to scare myself with my own desert places. A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday but never remembers her age. There are 2 kinds of teachers, the kind that fill you with so much quail shot that you can't move, and the kind that just gives you a little prod behind and you jump to the skies. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. Dancing is a vertical expression of a horizontal desire. I hold it to be the inalienable right of anybody to go to hell in his own way. The heart can think of no devotion greater than being sure to the ocean holding the curve of one position, counting an endless repetition. Forgive, O Lord, my little jokes on thee, and I'll forgive thy great big one on me. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. The best way out is always through. Forgive me my nonsense as I also forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. Something we were withholding made us weak, until we found it was ourselves. Take care to sell your horse before he dies. The art of life is passing losses on. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. Thinking isn't agreeing or disagreeing. That's voting. There never was any heart truly great and generous, that was not also tender and compassionate. Poetry is what gets lost in translation. Poetry is what gets lost in translation. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. The middle of the road is where the white line is, and that's the worst place to drive. So dawn goes down today. Nothing gold can stay. Life must be kept up at a great rate in order to absorb any considerable amount of learning. Our very life depends on everything's recurring till we answer from within. I dwell in a lonely house I know that vanished many a summer ago. Nobody was ever meant to remember or invent what he did with every cent. I dwell with a strangely aching heart and that vanished abode there far apart. What is done for the love of it or not really done at all. I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to know that for destruction ice is also great. For dear me, why abandon a belief merely because it ceases to be true? When I was young, I was so interested in baseball that my family was afraid I'd waste my life and be a pitcher. Later they were afraid I'd waste my life and be a poet. They were right. A poet never takes notes, you never take notes in a love affair. The hurt is not enough, I long for weight and strength. To feel the earth as rough to all my length. Writing free verse is like playing tennis with the net down. My goal in life is to unite my avocation with my vocation, as my two eyes make one in sight. The best things and best people rise out of their separateness. I'm against a homogenized society because I want the cream to rise. Most of the change we think we see in life is due to truths being in and out of favor. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. There are two kinds of teachers, the kind that fill you with so much quail shot that you can't move, and the kind that just gives you a little prod behind and you jump to the skies. Freedom lies in being bold. There is one thing more exasperating than a wife who can cook and won't, and that's a wife who can't cook and will.